This video is brought to you by the Japan Pedal Builders Alliance. Links to their website and Reverb shop are in the video description, so check it out. Hi there, Perfecto Decaster here and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. This stack of pedal boxes right here is from our friends at the Japan Pedal Builders Alliance, or JPBA for short. The JPBA is the Independent Pedal Builders Union in Japan, and it was first established as a way for these builders to share a booth at the Sound Mess in Osaka 2020. Currently, the JPBA gathers these handmade pedal builders to help them promote their brand, as well as establish sales channels not only in Japan, but eventually overseas as well. Their main goal is to build greater pedals with love for players. These Japanese handmade pedals receive the same high regard for their quality as made in Japan guitars and basses. And unboxing these pedals is quite the experience. The level of care that went into packaging these pedals is indicative of the quality and attention to detail that is given to these pedal builds. Now this video is the first of a two-part series. I'll be playing 4 pedals and each pedal will get its own demo song as well as knob tweaking session afterwards. So make sure you watch the entire video so you get to hear all the tones that each pedal has to offer. Factory of the Apes is from Ishinomaki, Miyagi in the northern part of Japan. They build simple yet unique pedals in both sound and looks. Okay, here we have the Ama Fuzz from Factory of the Apes. Ama are shellfish and pearl divers in Japan, and they're usually the fishermen's wives. And this pedal was inspired by the famous ukiyo-e, the dream of the fisherman's wife, which is an erotic painting depicting a woman and 2 octopus. As you've heard in the demo track, the quality of the fuzz is nice and sticky like an octopus tentacle, and the octave switch approximates a woman's scream. The Ama is a simple but great sounding fuzz pedal. The fuzz gain is already set and you only have 2 controls. A volume control to set the overall level and a bias control to influence the character of the fuzz. And in between the knobs you have an octave switch, which also affects the character of the fuzz as well as providing an upper octave sound. I'll be using my Sully Guitars Stardust from the Conspiracy series plugged into a Super Reverb amp model with just a little pinch of reverb. That way all the dirt that you'll hear will come from the Ama Fuzz itself. Now the default setting for the Ama Fuzz is with the bias control turned all the way up. This gives you a nice, rich, mid-range quality to the distortion. And as you turn the bias control down, then you get into more torn paper spitting fuzz territory. At this setting, it has a very almost synth-like vocal quality to it. That's so lo-fi. When you engage the octave switch, you get even crazier sounds. Now, even though the fuzz gain is fixed, it still responds nicely to your guitar's volume controls. Very cool. DN Effects is from Osaka, and their pedals feature relic and special marble finishes that is unique to each pedal. Okay, so this is the Hertz Overdrive from DN Effects. The design concept between this pedal is pulsating heart, with Hertz meaning heart. And it's built to have a wide and variable range of overdrive, from a clean boost to a crunch sound to an overdriven sound, and even a distorted lead sound. Now, the Hertz has your typical overdrive controls. You have your volume, your tone, and your gain. But what makes the Hertz pedal special is this knob right here, designated as overtone. Now, I can't fully explain what overtone does, but this knob makes your guitar tone sing. I'll be using my Majesty Guitars Bonawi Burst, and I'm still plugged into a Super Reverb amp model. Clean, with just a hint of reverb. Okay, so with the knobs roughly at noon, here is the basic sound. The gain and volume knobs are interactive, so if you turn the gain down, you have to compensate by turning the volume up slightly. The tone knob has a wide range, so it can adapt to any guitar or amp combination. Now here's what overtone does. If I sweep it, you don't really hear a distinct change in the gain character. But when you start holding single notes, suddenly your lines have this nice singing quality to it. So it's almost like a built-in compression or sustain knob that doesn't mess with your attack or tone. So even if I turn the gain down, you still get that singing quality from the overtone knob. And if you turn the gain all the way up, then you get singing and liquid lead lines. It's amazing. Seaside Sound is from Saga, Kyushu, the southeast area of Japan. I love the graphics of these pedals as well. It reminds me of the Ninja Toads in Naruto. Here we have the Valley Overdrive pedal from Seaside Sound. The Valley is a transparent medium gain clean overdrive. So its purpose is not necessarily to change your guitar tone, but to give you more of it. It's fairly straightforward with just 4 controls: level, gain, high, and low. I'll be using my 62 reissue Fender Stratocaster, made in Japan. And I'm going to let you hear the Valley through 2 amp models, a pushed plexi type and a clean super reverb type. Here's the clean super reverb tone. Now here's the thing with super clean tones. While the sound is very clean, the notes tend to sound rather plinky, like there's no body to it. And this is where a pedal like the Valley comes in handy, because as soon as you turn it on, you are able to dial in more of your guitar sound. I'm going to turn down the drive. And I'm going to switch the pedal on and off so you can see how transparent this pedal is. Barely any difference. And from here, I'm going to turn the drive up a little bit, just so that we can give a little bit more body to the notes. Compare. There's so much more to the note to hold on to now that the Valley is engaged. I'm going to tweak the EQ a little bit to tighten up some of the low end. Now I'm going to turn up the drive and let's see how that sounds. It doesn't really go into distortion territory. It sounds fairly broken up, but it doesn't sound saturated at all. Now I'm going to try it with the pushed plexi sound. That's a delicious pedal. Sound Project Siva is Japan's most famous Ita effector brand. Ita is slang for ouch and is commonly heard in a lot of anime dialogue. And don't let the pedal's manga-like graphics fool you. The components used and the sound are pro spec. Here's another fun pedal from Sound Project Siva, and this is called the Are You Surprised at That the Devil Is Like Me? This pedal features a cute anime girl on the pedal face, and if you look closely, you'll notice a pair of horns and devil wings, and this is going to be a hint at what this pedal is all about. I'll be playing my Sully Guitars 624T in Purple Sparkle, and I'll be going through a couple of amp models, the same pushed plexi that I used earlier, as well as the clean super reverb type. At its very core, this pedal is a warm sounding digital delay. It has your typical delay controls, time, mix, and repeats, plus the interesting addition of a master volume control. You can use the master volume control to even out the volume gap between your dry signal and the engaged signal, or you can turn it all the way up to boost and drive your tube amp. Now to demonstrate this, I'm going to switch to the pushed plexi tone. So here is the dry signal. Just a slight hint of hairiness to the tone, and pedal on. Okay, that is with the volume control at unity. If I turn it up, it becomes a nice clean boost. Now, if you find the delay repeats to be too loud, you can turn it down using the mix knob. So, pedal off. Pedal on. another cool feature of this pedal is that it allows you to control the delay time 3 ways via this 3-way switch right here. When it's toggled down, you can tweak the delay via the time knob, which is your typical way of doing it. Now, when you switch to the middle position, the delay time is now assigned to this optical sensor right here. So this encourages you to play around with the pedal. You can wave your hand above the sensor if you have it set up like I do right now. Or if it's on your pedal board and on the floor, you can use your foot to wave above the optical sensor. And finally, switching to the up position, you assign the delay time to an external expression pedal. Now, quick note about the expression input. This pedal is designed to work with the Boss FV50 expression pedal. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those. I only have my little M Audio expression pedal right here. And I find that I can't get the entire range of the delay time with this pedal. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. Now, so far, this pedal has sounded pretty, and it has some very interesting ways of controlling the delay time. This is a momentary oscillation switch. So when you step on it, the devil comes out. The oscillation has 2 modes. Switch up, you get growl, and it is a gradual oscillation. And then if you toggle the switch down, you get the scream mode. And as soon as you step on it, the devil comes out and destroys everything. Now, when you engage either growl or scream, these oscillation modes causes the volume to ramp up. So for safe operation, this pedal is best used when plugged into the front of your amp and not in the effects loop. Yes, I am surprised that the devil is like that. Well, there you have it. It was a lot of fun showing you guys all these wonderful pedals from the Japan Pedal Builders Alliance. To learn more about the JPBA and the builders that it represents, check out their website at jpba2020.com. And if you want to buy one or more of the pedals featured in this video, I will leave a link to the JPBA Reverb Shop in the video description. Now, which pedal did you like best? Let me know in the comments section. I love reading from you guys. Now, if you dug this video, please give it a thumbs up like, feel free to share it with your friends, and do subscribe if you haven't yet. Ring that bell. Now go grab your guitar and play something. You all know the drill. Practice makes perfecto. Cheers, guys.